Hi friends, I am Nitin and I am currently studying in Germany. Today in this video we will be talking about how to get a residence permit in Germany and that too in time. Why in time? Because it's really important to get that thing in time because you have to stay here. You are here for your studies, for your job, for anything, you need to get a residence permit. Now, how many types of residence permits are there, how to apply for it, how to get it quickly, and what to avoid to delay the process. So let's talk about it. The very first step that you need to take care of is whenever you come to this beautiful country, we tend to forget the important things. We just get astounded by the surroundings and we forget that we have some important aspects to take care of. So the very important first aspect is your residence permit. Residence permit is something that helps you stay in this country for the next 2, 3, 4 years for whatever duration you are here for your studies or course. So what happens is, as most of you would be knowing, is when you come to Germany, you come on a visa, D visa, and D visa is valid for 3 to 6 months. Now if you are lucky enough, you get a visa for 6 months or else just 3 months in usual cases. Now that means you just have 3 months after landing in Germany to get your residence permit. Not even landing, after your visa starting day, you have just 3 months to get your residence permit. Now in that case, as soon as you land here, you need to start the process of getting your residence permit. Now, which residence permit do you need to apply for? For that, you should know how many residence permits types are there. There are many. But if I consider that you as a student like me, then in that case, you either would be coming for a bachelor's, for a master's, for a PhD, for a postdoc, for a certificate or a diploma program. Now, in any of these cases, what you need to take care of is that if your residence permit depends on your criteria and it's individualistic. I mean, your circumstances might be different from mine, so your residence permit might be of different category than mine. But let me tell you what categories are there. So the first category is residence permit for studies. This permit serves the purpose for the students who are here for bachelor's or master's or PhD with a scholarship or diploma or certificate students. So these students need to get a residence permit with studies. Okay. Second category is for students, that is what we call a residence permit with job. Now in this case, what happens is, in Germany, when PhD students comes in Germany, there are two ways to come. One is either with scholarship, second is with a project. Now a project is a type of job where you work part-time and you get your salary along with that thing. Now in that case, what happens is, then you need to get a residence permit with work. Now you understood that there are these two different types of residence permits for you, and then might be even if you're coming with family, then it's a different residence permit because your tax class also changes with that. Now how to apply for it? When you start your process of applying for residence permit, first and foremost thing is where to apply. There is an office called Ausländerbehörde, that is the state office or the city office for getting this residence permit. They are the ones who issue this certificate, who issue this residence permit. For applying to the Ausländerbehörde, you have their websites. You just need to Google Ausländerbehörde with your city name. Let's say Ausländerbehörde Cologne, Ausländerbehörde Wattenscheid, and any city where you're living, you just need to search for the nearest state office, city office, and then apply on their website. On their website, you'll find the links to, and they'll ask you for your name, your details, your purpose of stay, how long you're gonna stay here, what are your circumstances, do you have a blocked account, or you have a normal scholarship, or you have a job. Based on that, they'll give you an appointment for a particular date on which you need to be present there at your destined time so that you get your thing in time. Second thing, when you reach there, they call you in, they ask you some basic questions. What's your name? Again, what's your purpose of stay? They ask you for the documentation. What documents do you need? First and foremost, you need your passport. That's your main document. Second, you need, if you are working somewhere, you need a contract from your employer that you are here for the next 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, whatsoever it is. Third, if you are studying somewhere, you need a letter from the university that we call an enrollment certificate. When you enrolled over here, you would have got that enrollment certificate. You can just show that as well along with the other documents. Fourth thing is your previous visa that will automatically be there in your passport. You can check it from there. Fifth thing is your biometric photograph that you need to get along with your all the other documents that they'll see. Biometric photographs are needed. So with these, and the main and most important thing is, in most of the state offices in Germany, the officers are not allowed to speak English. That is what they told me. So preferred I suggest you to take some of your friends or a translator with you if you are going to any administrative office. I mean, you can be lucky enough that you find someone who speaks English, but they are not allowed to, and then they don't speak English. And if they don't speak English, you don't understand what they say, and if by any chance you don't know German, then you're in trouble. So better go with a friend who knows German very well. And if you know German very well, then it's perfect, then it's completely sorted. Then they will say that you'll get your residence permit, and maybe in the next 1 month, 2 months, or they give you a particular duration. So now here the important point to note is, as I told you, it takes at least 1 to 2 months to get a residence permit. Even after your interview thing, then you should apply in time, because your own visa is valid for just 3 months, and if you delay the process of applying for a residence permit, you will not get your residence permit in time. And if you don't have residence permit, you can't stay here in Germany. So you should be quick, you should be vigilant, right? Now, if you don't get your residence permit by the usual means, that is by applying on their website, what you can do is you can apply by sending an email to the authorities and waiting for their reply. Wait for at least a week before sending a reminder email. They are overloaded with work because of COVID and limited capacities, so please be patient. And last but not the least, if these two things don't work, that is their website, second their email, then what you can do is you can just write them a letter. So take an envelope, write a letter with all your details, how long have you been here, what you're gonna do here, that all the details, and then send them a letter to the Ausländer Behörde and wait for their reply via letter, and then they'll give you an appointment date, and then you can go to the office and get your things sorted. So that was all about how to get a residence permit quickly in Germany. I hope that helped you out. Stay tuned, stay connected, stay blessed.